Those fire dangers. Storm Tracker 13's Marty V. Marty, good morning. What do we have in store for us today?
Well, red flag warnings are up from noon until 8, and that covers everybody, so I won't even bother with the map. So yeah, we have concerns about fire weather today. You wouldn't know it this morning with the clouds around, both overhead as well as some low clouds and the light wind that we currently have. There's no movement of the trees here at the Greater Woodland Park Chamber of Commerce and Visitor Center this morning. We're in the mid-40s in Taylor County right now. 40s and 50s are most commonly found in eastern Colorado. Springfield's a little warmer at 61. We're still pretty cool up here across the mountains and high mountain valleys with a mixture of 20s and 30s. Alamosa at last check is 43 degrees. FUTURECAST shows that we'll start the day off. It appears mostly sunny. It doesn't pick up on the wave clouds very well, so obviously you just have to look outside. You can see we're going to have some clouds filtering out the sun. That'll be true throughout the day. What you don't see on this map through 4 o'clock is a lot of green, though a little bit of this tries to break out over the mountains late. I wouldn't expect more than a sprinkle, if that, anywhere in southern Colorado today. But what we will expect is wind, and FUTURECAST shows as we move into the afternoon that sustained wind speeds of 10 to maybe over 20 miles an hour should be expected in most areas. Again, we'll have some gusts that'll be around 35 to 40 miles an hour at times out of the southwest. That draws in the really dry air off the mountains and is the reason that we have concerns about fire weather throughout the day today, combined with very warm temperatures. 70s and 80s along the interstate. We'll have 90s over the far eastern plains. That should be 92 in Lamar, not 82. Looking for 50s and 60s up across the mountains. The Big Valley should be in the 70s this afternoon. As we move through the evening, a couple of showers could clip across, mainly to our north, maybe up around the Denver area or some of the mountain areas to their west. Again, I don't think we'll have to worry about that in the eastern part of the state. We'll just be breezy at times, although the wind should subside temporarily through the evening hours. Then late tonight, a cold front comes through. You see that little kind of line of clouds roaring off to the south. That'll be accompanied by some pretty gusty wind through tomorrow morning. You'll feel the cooler air, I'm sure, when you wake up. And there might even be some pockets of low cloud cover on the north slopes of Pikes Peak and the Palmer Divide, maybe the Raton Mesa as we wake up, but we shouldn't have any precipitation yet. Generally 40s and 50s tomorrow morning at lower elevations, 20s and 30s though still up across the mountains and mountain valleys. Highway 115 in Turkey Creek showing the mountain wave clouds that I just mentioned out there. Again, we'll have them off and on throughout the day today, kind of filtering out the sunshine. By the way, that colder air settles in tomorrow, and if that works out as expected, good chances for some rain, some thunder, and it is not a misprint. Unlike the 82 in Lamar, which should be 92, the mountain snow is legit. So it looks like tomorrow night into Memorial Day in the morning hours in particular, we could see some of that. And it's not unusual to have some goofy weather on the Memorial Day weekend in Colorado. That's kind of the way it looks right now.
I love it. It's the unofficial start to summer. Yeah, we got some snow potentially in the mountains. Typical Colorado already. Thanks, Marty.
You're welcome.
Now